This is a Zen story about a mistake, and a teacher who never raised his voice. Soyen Shaku would later become one of the greatest Zen masters, but when he was just 12 years old, he was only a tired child studying deep philosophy in unbearable heat. He was in Japan, in the middle of summer, trying his best to understand complex scrolls while the world outside buzzed with cicadas. The air was thick and heavy, and staying awake felt like a battle against nature itself. One afternoon, exhausted, Soyen stretched his legs and fell asleep. The scroll he was studying slipped from his hand, and his head drooped. The world faded away as he drifted into a deep, much-needed sleep right in the middle of the hallway. The sun continued its journey across the sky, casting long shadows that shifted and danced around his small, sleeping form. 3 hours passed in complete stillness. Suddenly he woke up. His master had returned. Soyen's heart pounded in his chest. He was caught. He was sprawled across the doorway, blocking his master's path. He braced himself for the inevitable scolding, for the sharp words of disappointment he knew he deserved. But the scolding never came. Instead of scolding, instead of punishment, the master whispered as he carefully stepped over the boy's legs. "I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon." He spoke as if Soyen were an honored guest he had accidentally disturbed, not a lazy student who had failed his duties. Soyen's eyes shot wide open. He was shocked, but more than that, he was deeply ashamed. He treated the sleeping child like a respected guest. That quiet, gentle act was more powerful than any shout, more cutting than any punishment. It was a lesson in humility and respect that pierced right through him. From that day on, Soyen Shaku never slept again in the afternoon. The memory of his master's quiet apology became his lifelong motivation. He pursued his studies with a newfound discipline, not because he was afraid of being punished, but because he was inspired to be worthy of the respect he had been so freely given. The deepest lessons are not taught with anger, but with respect. True discipline is born from dignity, not fear.